Welcome to Character Debates. I am your McLovin host, Michael Harrison. We got a tasty one today as we debate if McDonald's is a threat to society. For those living under a rock, McDonald's is a multinational fast food restaurant chain that serves over 69 million customers daily in over 100 different countries. Despite being one of the most recognized brands, McDonald's has been criticized for their food quality, economic practices, and animal treatment. Sounds like their critics are maybe just a little hangry. Here to debate that McDonald's is a threat to society, we have a Footless Diabetic who used to eat at McDonald's all the time. And in fact, he is dedicating this debate to the memory of McDonald's hating documentarian Morgan Spurlock and both his own feet. I am happy to welcome Giuseppe McGillicuddy. Hey, Giuseppe, how you doing over there?
What's happening? Sorry I was late. You know, it's hard to get here on time when you have no feet.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I get you. You. Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, you're very, very upset about what happened to your feet, right?
Oh, absolutely. I was a track star before I lost them.
Really?
I had McDonald's. Look at my top half.
Okay.
All right, you think this just came out of nowhere?
That's true.
I was an athlete. I was fuckable.
Oh wow! For the
before
listeners,
I lost the feet. Sorry.
He's very buff.
Yeah.
All until the feet.
He was loving it.
Yeah. Well, for all those listeners who don't know whose voice that is his opponent. Here to defend McDonald's, we have the official mascot who has represented the famed restaurant since 1963. He needs
counting.
Yeah, he needs no introduction.
I don't.
All the way from his hometown of McDonald land, we have Ronald McDonald. Hey, Ronald, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Michael. Thank you so much for having me here.
Yes.
It is a joy to come here and warm the hearts of all your podcast listeners and hopefully fast food customers.
That's right. I mean, we don't really have many kids listening to this. But
Well, you should.
yeah, I guess so.
That's
right?
my demo.
I feel like we might get more kids now that
That's
you're on
right.
it.
That's right. Now that you got the old Mickey D's bump.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. I'm looking forward to seeing how our numbers go.
Have you thought about adding Happy Meal toys to your podcast?
No, I haven't.
You
but
should do that.
I feel like that's trademarked. you know?
Well, for a price, I'd be willing to share it.
Okay.
Get some started young.
I'll think
Go
about
keep
it.
eating, kind of like Gillespie.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Now,
I'm gonna fight this guy.
Now, here to judge this match, we have a McDonald's franchise owner who also served Giuseppe and is the location he is claimed as responsible for his leg stubs. She feels terrible and is now at a crossroads if she wants to continue owning one. I am happy to welcome Wendy McBell. Wendy, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm on the fence because I do feel bad about what happened to Giuseppe. I don't know that it's my fault. We don't know what the rest of your life looks like. I don't
That's
know what
right.
you do in your spare time. And I have to say, I'm a woman. Feet things. People like feet. I have to pixelate my feet when I put up pictures. I'd love to have no feet. That would save me a lot of time on Photoshop.
You save a lot of money on shoes as well. Always look at the bright side.
100%.
Actually, the Stubbs is a big market. I want to plug myself, but I got an OnlyFans. It's called Dub Stubbs, and it's doing pretty good.
That's right. There's not a lot of guys into stubs, but the guys who are into it will bust out a credit card.
They will.
Yeah. Yep.
So wait a minute.
I'm curious. So I don't know if we've helped or hurt him, and I don't know if he's helping or hurting our franchise. We're gonna see what's going on because you're fun, a
That's
little
right.
creepy.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
How dare you? How dare you? You look just like me, but a lady. You're like a self-hating ginger.
I am. I'm very freckly. So
Oh my God.
I'm gonna see how this goes, but I could go either way on this one.
You know what?
Really? After that? After he said he looks like you?
Okay. Wait, I want to quickly go over to Giuseppe because she did make a very good point there, right? She did. Okay, first off, bring up that you lost your feet. Do you think it was maybe had nothing to do with McDonald's? Maybe you just need self-control. Maybe that was the issue.
No, it was absolutely McDonald's. McDonald's
Yes.
offers an addictive product.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly, my ass.
But why?
You said feet. Now it's ass?
Yeah.
I still got the ass. The ass is going on, unfortunately.
We
Boy,
helped
does
the
it.
ass. We
You-
helped the ass
that's
get
right,
bigger.
yes.
Yeah,
That's right.
One thing.
But why blame the dealer when you're the one obsessed with the drug?
I mean, when the cops parole, they're not arresting the addicts. They're arresting the dealer. Wendy.
Okay. All right. Well, that was. I just want to get that out of the way because that was fascinating. So you're totally full on blaming McDonald's for
Absolutely.
your situation,
Yeah,
right?
I'm not at fault at all.
Yeah. Okay. Got you.
Not
Yeah.
even a little bit.
Not even a little. Now let's go to opening statements. Since I just had a moment with Giuseppe, I'm going to start off with Ronald. Ronald, what's your opening statement on why McDonald's isn't a threat to society?
If it was a threat to society, would they allow it in about 1 trillion countries on the planet? I think not.
Okay.
Would they get an adorable clown, a lovable mascot for something that is a threat to society? I think not. I think my company and the joy that it brings to millions of children all around the world is being slandered by charlatans like Giuseppe here.
Yes. Okay.
Giuseppe, if that is his real name,
Yes.
or pronounced correctly.
Yeah.
Call me by my OnlyFans handle.
That's right. And if he does prove that McDonald's did indeed take his feet, I want a cut of that OnlyFans. If you have a kiosk in the airport and you sell Big Macs, old Mickey D gets a taste.
Okay,
doesn't he?
right.
I want a taste of that stuff money.
My franchise. I should get the cut.
That's right. That's right. She gets
God.
a taste. We both wet our beaks off this man's feetsies stubs.
The capitalism is running wild on this podcast
Oh,
right
that's
now.
right.
Okay.
That's right.
So you said, you basically just said the whole reason why you're not a threat to society is because you're in other countries and there's a clown involved. Yeah, is that really gonna...
Also, look, it's nutritional. It gives people a lot of protein. A lot of, you know what happens without protein? You wither.
Okay, got you.
That's right.
Got you.
I mean, if you eat it in moderation, only, once, twice a day, it'll be fine.
Okay. Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's right.
I have a question. So billions have been served at McDonald's, right?
Yep.
Billions with a B.
Yes, with a B.
That's
How
right.
many of those billions became footless?
Exactly. Thank
No,
you.
That's
it's
right.
few. I thought, isn't it few? Is it a lot?
You know,
Oh my God.
I mean, I sort of feel like if it was
I just feel like it's really dumb, right? That are footless, probably.
Yeah, most likely.
I didn't like that at all.
yeah, I mean, he should maybe check the tennis shoes he's wearing. I like that. He's
It was
blaming what's going in the
100%
top.
McDonald's fault.
He's blaming on what's going in his top hatch instead of what's going on his feet. Where's Nike? Where's Reebok?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then let's. That was a good opening statement. Let's actually go over to Giuseppe. Giuseppe, what is your opening statement? Lots of fire being shot out at you off of that.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. And
What's your opening statement on why McDonald's is a threat to society?
It's okay, but McDonald's is net negative for society. First of all, their mascot is nightmare fuel for children.
Yeah.
Pennywise the clown terrorizing children every single day. Also,
How dare you call me the P word?
You feed what was it? Billions.
Billions.
You know who's in that billions? Racists. Today's Juneteenth. Next point. Yeah,
They feed racists.
you feed racists.
We try to bring joy to their heart and make them stop being racist because of all the love and the joy.
It's hard to be racist with a Happy Meal, I would think.
Yeah, you know what happened before, what did you say, 1962 when I came along?
Yeah.
Way more racist.
Oh, yeah? You
Way
think
more
so?
racist
Okay.
before 62.
Okay.
That's when the civil
yeah, because
rights...
they were dying of starvation.
Yeah, the civil rights movement started at the same time McDonald's started.
You-
Coincidence?
you-
I think not.
You are on whiteface.
That's right.
You know? So sorry. Let's let him
And
continue. his
they
opening.
serve an addictive product.
Okay.
Allegedly.
But mind you, it might as well be heroin. Last I checked, it is a class. It got upgraded. They traded weed for Big Macs like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, I like it. You know,
McDonald's isn't a class of its own.
That's
right.
Let's start then. Let's quickly do a recap of Ronald a little bit here. Let's go over his past. Ronald, you are one of the most famous and successful mascots of all time. At one point, you were second only to Santa Claus. Times have changed, though. So it's sort of brought up in Giuseppe's opening. In 2016, a weird trend swept America where people started dressing up as evil clowns everywhere. And then some of them even attacked people. This caused McDonald's to stop making commercials of you. So now you're only used for live appearances and still stand by the product. What's your take on all those people who dressed up as evil clowns and ruined everything for you?
A, clown appropriation.
Yeah.
I don't sign off on it at all. B, I think they were probably hired by guys like Giuseppe here.
Yeah.
Or that Morgan, what's his face, who's dead, that
Morgan
ran
Spurlock.
Morgan Spurlock. Yeah, may he rot in hell. Writing hit pieces about me.
Yes.
Blaming me because he's not exercising enough when he eats. I didn't tell you not to exercise when you eat the food.
Yeah.
You burn off the carbs.
Right.
You eat the carbs, you burn off the carbs, and then you're healthy.
That documentary was a hit piece. Hey?
It was a
just
hit
forcing
piece.
himself to eat food, right?
That's
Yeah,
right.
just eating 3 meals a day. Damn him.
He was forcing it down his throat like a Guantanamo Bay prisoner. That's not how we tell people to do things.
God. So you do acknowledge that it's not a perfect product.
No, honestly, I would love to see the behind the scene footage of that guy's documentary, which conveniently doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I think he was eating some stuff like Wendy's, like Hardee's, things like that on the side to kind of try to. I think
make it worse.
I think
Wait,
Taco
is it a
Bell was going
documentary
to-
all behind the scenes?
That's right. I'm making a documentary about that guy's documentary. A doc about the doc.
Talk about the
I can
doc.
add
Yeah.
to the doc about the doc because he just died and he died of alcoholism.
That's
so
right.
That was, he was washing it down with vodka.
Yeah.
There's the
Yeah.
problem.
Because
Yeah.
of depression from eating McDonald's.
He's blaming the clown for what the Budweiser frogs did to him, and it's wrong.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's attack every mascot.
That's right. Everyone who's not a clown.
All right.
Or whatever she is.
Well,
Not gaining favor.
mine is Morgan. People do accuse McDonald's of having unhealthy food, and those people are called scientists. Your food
Fake news.
Your food has a high calorie, sugar, sodium, and trans fat content.
Wow.
Risks associated with eating at McDonald's includes obesity, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and various cardiovascular conditions. Ronald, is the food really worth any of these ailments?
A, yes. B, that's transphobic material.
Oh, guys,
That's right.
Trans fats.
Yes. It's anti-trans. It's anti-fat. You hate Lizzo. You hate, you hate Pride Month. During Pride Month, you're spreading this anti-trans propaganda on your show.
In restaurant industry, that's what transphobic means.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
That's right. We've been pro-trans way before all this woke. What's her name? Brittany. What's her name from the Budweiser? From the Budweiser.
From
Yes.
I forget her.
Yeah.
Dylan Mulvaney.
Dylan Mulvaney. Yes.
Oh, there we
Brittany.
go.
That's right. I was pro-trans when Dylan Mulvaney was just swimming in their dad's balls. That's right.
Okay. All right. Good question. All right. I'm going to go over to Giuseppe now.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to go because we did bring up the feet thing.
Yeah.
I actually had a question written very similar to that, so I'm just going to ask it straight away because you didn't even answer it. But by McDonald's taking away your feet, like he said, they're saving you money on new shoes, enabling you to get the best parking spot in the lot whenever you want, and making it so you have a reason not to do any manual labor if someone asks.
Yeah.
So
There's
don't you
some
think,
positives.
Yeah, so don't you think McDonald's has actually made your life better by getting rid of your stupid fucking feet?
I mean, some things have happened. No one can out trauma fucking porn me. The second someone tries to give me any attitude, oh, I'm depressed. Bitch, I don't have feet. All right? No one can outdo me. You gave me that.
Yeah.
But I got to walk on my hands like one of those fucking action figures from Toy Story.
Yeah, but your
and this
biceps
is New
are-
York City.
Your biceps are huge.
Yeah, but all the women have changed what they're into. Now they're into Timothy Chalamet, so big arms don't mean shit.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
gross.
Oh, God.
You're cock blocking me.
Chalamet looks like he's never eaten a Big Mac in his life. I hate him.
I hate him too.
That's
I'll
right.
give you that.
That's right.
Fuck him.
We're gonna kill Timothy Chalamet. Sorry, unalived. I forgot it's a podcast. Unalived. That gets you
Beat the
canceled
shit out
in
of
the
that French little
algorithm.
bastard.
I'm gonna unalive him with a big bag of Big Macs.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna make
right.
him do
I'm
a
gonna beat
decent
him.
roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna shove trans fat down his throat
Wow. The
until he
dark,
chokes on it.
the dark side of
This is the
McDonald's.
darkest clown I've
That's right. I'm turning into that it clown real fast when you bring up skinny people who make more money than me. I'm just kidding. No one makes more money than me.
Well, what about the point Ronald made earlier in his opening? Because McDonald's is creating food for a cheap price. They have burgers you can get for $2. So what will low-income people eat if McDonald's are shut down? They need protein, right?
Says who?
What do you mean?
Here we go. We redistribute all of their overhead to cheaper regular groceries. How much is a bag of salad at the grocery store? Do you know?
Regular salad?
I
Like
would
in a
never
bag?
look it up.
$5.99.
Exactly.
The same thing at McDonald's is a Big Mac, a large Coke, and fries. Maybe a McFlurry, but their machine's always broken. Judge, how do you feel about that?
Well, let me counter that by saying we do sell salads. Why won't you order a salad?
I did.
Yeah. taste Wendy's
I
salad.
don't believe you.
I did on occasion. Did you not
Perjury.
watch the Morgan Spurlock documentary? He did it like every other third day.
That's
Oh,
right.
did he actually order salads?
I don't
That's
remember.
basically-
Yeah, but he covered it with vodka. That drunk bastard.
The dressing was
No.
Big Mac sauce.
That's right.
I'm actually specifically talking. There's a McDonald's menu where it's $2 and $3 items. $2 items, you actually get a double cheeseburger.
Delicious.
Right?
Which
so,
barely
double.
does it make a double cheeseburger. That double cheeseburger compared to an actual burger at a Crown's, at a Burger King.
How dare you? How dare you bring a
At
PK
a
in front of me?
Wendy's, mind you,
Yeah.
at a Dairy Queen, mind
Okay,
you,
okay.
is much bigger in size and actually feeds people sustenance.
No one likes Burger King more than me. He's a burger alderman to me and nothing more.
but
He is up my counsel.
That's right. That's right. Off with his head, I say. I will usurp his lands. They will all become golden arches. He will kneel before me. He will bend the knee to Mickey D's.
oh wow, I'm interested in seeing McDonald's stock when this episode's out.
That's right. That's right.
Interesting to see. How
It's going to be higher than those goddamn arches. I'll tell you
okay, I
that.
bet you.
That's right.
Live appearances might go down a bit.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm too lively for live appearances, apparently.
Okay. Now, Giuseppe, just so I know the stakes involved, if you win this and McDonald's is ejected from society, is there anything McDonald's could do to be allowed back in? Is there anything maybe to get in your good graces? Maybe they can buy you new feet?
Yeah, the feet would do it. If you could figure out a way to get me new feet,
Yeah.
I'll forget the whole thing. You get me new feet tomorrow, you're off the hook.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You get me, and I know,
What about those blade things? Those bouncy blade things?
I feel like that one Olympian ruined
who
it for
shot
everybody.
them? Yeah.
That's right.
So I don't want those. I don't
really
want the
did.
Blade Runner feet. I want new AI generated feet.
But the Blade Runner feet are the best for running races and the best for killing your girlfriend and getting away with it.
Yeah, fair.
If you want to do either one of those things, those are the feet.
Yeah.
Prove
But
it.
he can't get a girlfriend, apparently.
Yeah, not with these arms. I'm too jacked.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it
I'm
didn't
too
stop
hot.
the Blade Runner. He got one. He killed her. He got away with it. There was a whole arc. More arcs than my sign.
Okay. We are talking now about because you brought up mascots. Now I noticed when you're home in McDonald land, Ronald, you hang out with your friends, which are a giant taste bud
That's
named
right.
Grimace, a bird called Birdie, and a felon called the Hamburglar.
Yep.
What the hell? One of your public friends is a hamburger thief who's committed numerous burger thefts on
Allegedly.
camera. No. Don't you think you and the McDonald's restaurants themselves should be canceled? You're supposed to be a role model, but here you are supporting a guy who breaks one of God's commandments.
I don't work for the Pope. Okay?
Lots of A's.
I
for
don't
this.
work for the Pope. I don't know all the little rules. I work in a modern day capitalist country,
Okay.
a capitalist company.
Okay.
So also the Hamburglar, you know what he does after he steals those hamburgers?
Eat some?
He eats them, but he gives them to the poor too. He's like Robin Hood,
Okay.
but with food.
We've seen none of this. He's still stealing, and that's illegal.
Yes, he's stealing, but then he gives it to the poor. The part where he
Are you
gives it to the
teaching
poor.
kids then through the commercials to steal burgers?
Only if they give them to the poor.
I've seen what he does. Those kids have nutritional food.
Yeah.
He takes that and makes them eat McNuggets.
I'm telling you, all throughout history, there's been tons of starvation on the planet.
Okay.
You know what homeless people looked like way back in the day through all of most of history? They were very skinny and malnourished. Walk around New York and look at the homeless now. They're even heavier than people with homes.
Okay.
You're
okay,
welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome. Jesus Christ has nothing on the clown.
No, but I'm talking about being a role model in the end. Like kids are gonna see this.
That's right.
This hamburger thief, and maybe they're gonna emulate and start stealing and thinking that's okay because he's never shown giving to poor. He's never none of this is ever being portrayed
That's
to
not
kids.
publicized.
Yeah.
You know who else hangs out at
like-
McDonald's? OJ.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bad culprits in that clan over there.
Okay, man.
Allegedly, he was found not guilty as well.
Okay.
The juice was loose for a good reason. Did you see that glove fit on his hand? I didn't see that glove fit on his hand. No, sir.
Okay. So
Gave him a free Happy Meal with a side of fries.
So
the
shouldn't
day he got
you guys
released.
be canceled? Why is the hamburger like I don't understand still how you can defend him.
Because he steals from the rich, gives to the poor.
And it's not
that's why
shown,
homeless
so
people
it's
are
still a bad
Yeah,
role
it was
model.
probably cut off of the video by that stupid Morgan. What's his name?
Okay, you think he's directing your
That's
commercials?
right. I think he's going in there committing corporate espionage, cutting out the parts where the hamburger's doing the good thing, and they're smearing him.
I don't know about that.
It's a racist attack as well.
Out of curiosity, if we're going to keep talking about pop culture for a second, in Pulp Fiction, Samuel Jackson's character said that a quarter pounder at McDonald's in France is called Royale with cheese, and it isn't. It is actually called a royal cheese. Why didn't you guys sue Tarantino for this? He's spreading misinformation.
I mean, if he's spreading misinformation but still telling people to eat the food, it's kind of a lateral move. It's sort of like
Yeah,
a tomato
okay.
tomata.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Right. That's right. It was one of the most iconic scenes from the 90s, and he's telling people to eat my food and not what? Burger King.
Yeah.
Screw Burger King.
Okay. Here, let's.
I hate it, and so did what's his name, Vince Vega in the movie.
R.I.P.
Oh,
right.
yes.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. all these
He
guys.
died on the toilet.
Brought up as dead.
Any Tarantino film should be followed with R.I.P.
Yeah,
after
gone
the
too
character's
soon.
name.
He died crapping out a Big Mac, like God intended.
Okay, all right. I'm going to move over to Giuseppe here. Now, Giuseppe, one thing that kids really love about McDonald's restaurants is that some of them have a giant play area built in, which features slides and a giant ball pit where they can be covered in balls and playfully throw them at fellow kids.
Yeah.
That's a great feature for parents, right?
No. You know who else loves those?
Who?
Predators.
Yeah?
Okay?
Oh.
Diddy, Sandusky, they all love the ball pit at McDonald's. Also, fucking germs.
Wow.
That place is a straight up petri dish.
Okay.
No person can walk into a McDonald's playpen and walk out unscathed.
For the
There
record,
are some rumors that the Wuhan lab in China,
Started at McDonald's.
might have been a
play
playpen,
area?
okay?
Okay. So that's a
it was either that or a Chuck E. Cheese.
how dare you? It was that mouse. What are you talking about? Mice are way dirtier than clowns.
Chuck E. Cheese are actually very clean.
I think that's a rat. I don't even think it's a mouse. That Chuck E.
That's
Cheese
right,
guy.
he's
That
a
thing
rat.
is a riddle.
You call him by his
disease-riddled-
government. His name is Charles.
That's right. He's a rat. He wears wires. He talks to the feds.
Okay. So that's interesting. Yeah, I'm surprised. So McDonald's, you think, threw money at this so that it could go over to China and not be located at them?
Absolutely.
Interesting.
To make their playpens look not as dirty.
This guy is going full QAnon right now and claiming I started COVID.
It does also help exercise. That encourages kids to exercise, right? The ball pits and
Yeah,
the
except
slides,
for
that's a good-
every single slide is covered in Burger Mac grease, whatever the fuck he has.
It helps
So
them
you,
get out
you
faster.
actually don't even burn any calories. You get fatter on their playpen.
You do go down the
osmosis.
slide faster
Yeah, it
though, with the
definitely
burger
is.
grease. It's a lot
Should
of fun.
grease up all the slides.
That's
with
right.
that.
It brings joy to their fat little hearts.
Well, I mean, at least it gives parents a break, though. That's
That's right.
one plus. Don't you like that?
I'm not a parent.
Okay, so it does no
That's on
sympathy. Yeah, no sympathy. All right, fine. Let's do another one then, because Giuseppe, when it comes to brand association, the famous McDonald's jingle, ba 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 da da, I'm loving it.
Oh yeah.
Garbage.
What?
Garbage.
Wow. It was actually co-written by Pusha T and sung by Justin Timberlake.
Oh, you mean the guy who just got a DWI?
Yeah.
Oh, look who else is in your group.
Yeah,
A
I
fucking
know.
vagrant driving around Long Island blowing a .1.
Oh,
My
yeah.
customers have fun. You know, it brings joy to their hearts.
God. So you think you don't like that song?
No, it's terrible.
It has joy, right?
No, their one before that had way more joy.
Really?
Well, the previous one was, we love to see you smile.
Oh, God.
That was their old slogan. But then all their customers lost their teeth. So then they changed it to that
And their feet, some of
bullshit.
them.
Yeah.
With that, you
And
know,
also, I'm also pretty sure Billy Joel helped with that one too. Every person involved with McDonald's jingles is a vagrant.
Oh, God.
we had to change
Halle
the
Berry
song.
was helping in 2003 after she was driving over people.
We still do love to see people smile, but we want to write the song about them. We want the customers to love it. It's not just about us. and
Also,
what we
what
want.
is it? What is it exactly, Ronnie?
It's the trans fat. The joy. It's a pro-trans company.
Right? Right?
I told you.
Ahead
Happy
of the
Pride.
times.
Yeah, of course. Come on. It's always trans fats.
Every time.
That's right. That's right. We love all the trans fats. Chance Bono, all of them.
Well, how about this, Ronald? One thing McDonald's is well known for is giving people acne. It's been proven that junk food with no nutrition stimulates oil glands. Also, people who work at McDonald's have an increased chance of getting acne because of the oil and grease in the air. So what are some good things about developing acne? Why do you think people should embrace it?
For one thing, blind people can tell who you are. with the zips. It's like God's Braille.
Oh God.
You know, it helps them find you. What is it? A bunch of smooth faces? Are we anti-blind now too? We're anti-trans, anti-blind.
That's right.
We love everyone at McDonald's.
Do you think that's how blind people can tell?
That's right.
Who you are?
It spells your name, and if you get it at McDonald's, it tells you your favorite order.
Yeah, but
If I can touch that guy's face right now, I can tell he's a Filet-O-Fish man. At least he was before he lost his feet.
Lucky guess.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
I can read Braille on magic.
okay.
When was the last time you actually had your product, Ronnie?
My product? Just before I came here.
Damn it.
I had a Big Mac with the Filet-O-Fish stuffed inside.
Oh, the McGangbang.
The McGangbang.
Yeah.
That's right.
Keep in mind. Keep in mind.
McGangbang.
McDonald's
Secret menu.
yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, oh, God.
Secret back room as well.
Ooh, actually, if we're gonna go,
The
yes.
playpen.
Oh.
That really was P. Diddy's pick.
Playpen after
Screw the ball pit. He liked the
He liked the
McBang.
ball.
Yeah.
That's right.
He heard covered in balls.
Yeah. He liked the ball gag pit. It's all orange balls in there.
All right, I want to go over some of the lawsuits because there's one thing McDonald's is known for besides fast food.
Allegedly. Wait, I didn't wait. Sorry.
Yeah, it's lawsuits.
Okay.
You have had quite a number. And you yourself, Ronald, believe that McDonald's is a pure company that only does good.
That's right.
So please answer for these accusations that have already been settled in court. Now, in 2015, a group of McDonald's workers across the country got together to file 24 complaints with the Occupational Health and Safety Administration.
Wow, Ronnie.
Yeah, my favorite is that they reported that you guys had insufficient first aid supplies that led management to recommend treating burns with mustard or mayonnaise. Does mustard and mayonnaise heal burns?
It doesn't heal them ideally, but we think on our feet here at McDonald's. When someone burns themselves,
Did
and
you
we're
just
out
say
of
on your
cream-
feet?
On your feet?
Yeah.
How dare you? That is ableist rhetoric.
I meant behind the counter. We think on our feet. In front of the counter, not so much. Not all the time. They think in wheelchairs, walkers, all kinds of things. They think in all kinds of contraptions, but we're handicap accessible on that side of the ramp because we love everyone.
All right, good. Now let's go
That's
back.
right. And
Mustard
burns,
and mayonnaise,
burns
healing
with
burns.
mustard and mayonnaise. Have you ever tasted the arm of a burned employee with mustard and mayonnaise? It's pretty good.
Oh, God.
That's how we accidentally started the McRib.
Oh, God.
That's
Eating
right.
your employees?
No. We just one of the employees was like, "Oh, my burn! It still kind of hurts." I mean, that's actually not bad. And so we had to find a product that tasted like burned minimum wage employee with mustard and mayonnaise. It's called the McRib. It comes back every
That's
few
why it
months.
is the burn mark.
That's right. That's right. It's made to be flavored off of a burned minimum wage employee who's either a high school dropout or a drug addict.
Okay.
Usually both.
There you go.
That's why we're out of the first aid equipment. They keep hurting themselves. Listen, believe it or not a lot of Harvard graduate rocket scientists go to work at the cashier line at McDonald's afterwards. I hire people who would be dead if it wasn't for us. Have you seen the people that work in my restaurants?
Yeah.
I'm a saint for what I do.
Wait, I have a question there. Mustard and mayonnaise. Why not ketchup? That sounds a lot better than the mayonnaise.
Well, we needed him for the
Mustard.
fries.
Mustard is it? Yeah.
I had to stop him before he put on. I was like, we got 2 dozen fry orders. We need those for the fries.
gotcha.
So we had spare ketchup.
Putting
we had spare
profits over
mustards.
people.
That's we run them parallel. You know, they add to each other.
Let's go over another one. Get this. In 2002, McDonald's billed their fries as vegetarian, and they got sued by a bunch of Hindus because they're actually flavored with beef broth. You lied to vegetarians. Also, you guys don't even know how to make a vegetarian fry. How ridiculous
Looking
is
good,
that?
Ronnie.
Listen, you ever had a fry that's vegetarian?
I mean, every fry should be vegetarian.
It's a potato.
Yeah, right?
You ever had our fries?
Yes.
Way better than the vegetarian fries, aren't they? The little Hindu guy got a cock block me. Wah, he made me eat my grandpa. Listen, I didn't tell you to,
your grandpa
worship.
blocked?
Yeah, I didn't. My
That's
restaurant.
beef broth, not human.
Listen, yeah, but it's the reincarnation.
Or is it human?
Well,
He's
yeah.
talking about the McRib earlier.
Wait, what is this?
No,
broth?
the reincarnation. That's why they're mad about the beef broth.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You didn't look up the Hindu religion
Ronnie's
before you
culture is
started
shit.
asking Hindu. That's right. That's right. They believe if they're good, they're
Damn.
reincarnated as cows, and we believe that cows are delicious. So the Hindus are anti-cheeseburger extremists. They're religious extremists who are trying to take down the fast food industry. They're like ISIS to my restaurants.
Yeah, you got out of
To
this
burger
one.
restaurants like me and Wendy, the Hindus are like ISIS.
That was one of your greatest magic tricks, is getting out of that question.
That's right.
God.
And no, my greatest magic trick is making the fries delicious. I did it with beef broth. Did it with beef broth. Screw you, Hindus. Go worship another cow with 7 arms like a Mortal Kombat boss. What are you doing over there?
All right, third one. McDonald's has a long history of suing any business with the name McDonald in the title, or whose business even begins with Mick, spelled MC, or Mac, spelled
That's right.
M-A-C. Mac isn't even in the...
I even sued a couple sucker MCs back in the 80s. They were getting a little too lippy with that as well.
Haven't heard from Young MC in
Yeah, that's
45 years.
That's right.
He's still busting a move.
I bet McDonald's is suing everyone in like Ireland and Scotland.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They hate me more than the Queen of England. Taking all their money.
Okay, so why isn't that ridiculous? Or you think it's
Listen, it's trademark. That's the law. I can't have people calling themselves Mick or Mac this or that and then putting out stuff that's just not delicious or even worse, bad for you.
oh, of course.
Oh, the hypocrisy.
Tell it to my lawyers. Alleged hypocrisy.
Wait, you got any more of those lawsuits over there?
I have one more actually.
Oh,
Yeah, this isn't really necessarily a lawsuit, but it is pretty interesting. It is a lawsuit actually. McDonald's has a feud, as we could tell. Apparently, the restaurant banned Sarah Michelle Gellar from their restaurant.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yep.
Listen.
She's banned. No, get this. So they banned her because she starred in a Burger King
commercial.
ad.
Yeah, she did.
That bashed McDonald's when she was 4 years old. So when McDonald's sued Burger King, they even named her in the lawsuit and put a ban on her at 4. Dude, don't you think
child.
don't you think it's time to lift the ban?
I
on
don't
Freddie
bring
Prinze
in-
Jr.'s wife?
I don't bring in BK trash to my establishment.
Okay, but like,
Once a fan of Burger Alderman, always a fan of Burger Alderman. That's what I say.
oh God, yeah, but
That's right.
Sarah Michelle Gellar was probably put her in it. She had
Listen,
nothing to do.
I
right?
also don't let people who were in the Hitler Youth come either. You know, I don't like people that worked for evil organizations, even as children.
Okay.
Am I saying that people that were in Burger King commercials are exactly the same as the Hitler Youth? No, they were a little worse, I think.
Okay.
They're a little worse.
Got you. Sarah,
At least the Hitler Youth are done with.
you think Sarah
Burger
Michelle...
King's still putting that crap out even today.
So you're saying Sarah Michelle Gellar is racist? Is that what we're going with?
Yeah, pretty much transphobic as well.
Oh, okay, gotcha. wow.
How dare you?
Yeah, they don't use trans fats because they're so I don't know, they're like right wing extremists over there, something.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna throw another one over now to Giuseppe.
Bring it.
Funny enough, this is off one of Ronald's points, but McDonald's is the world's second largest private employer behind Walmart with 1.7 million employees.
Yeah.
McDonald's is getting people paid.
Sure.
Not only that, but it is common to hear someone say their first job was at McDonald's. They hire anyone, even people with no experience. So why get rid of a place that's willing to give job opportunities to high school students, old people, and psychopaths?
You know who else was a big employer back in the 80s? Pablo Escobar.
Yes, that's
right?
true. That's true.
So watch what you say when you talk about how many people you're employing and what they're going to do. How many of those people who said their first job was at McDonald's went on to do anything to benefit anyone else?
How dare you compare me to Pablo Escobar? I made way more money than him in the 80s and put way more people in the ground.
Dollar bills,
Allegedly.
bitch.
That's right.
No
That's
one who's
right.
worked at McDonald's has gone on to do anything productive for society ever. That's a fact. Look it up.
What?
Don't look it up, but
What
I
a-
promise it's real.
Jay Leno, that'd be one already.
Oh,
Jay
I think
Leno
it's a
works
point
at
for me.
McDonald's?
Yeah, Jay Leno worked at
Yeah,
McDonald's.
I think Conan O'Brien would beg to differ. Okay.
Okay.
He never
No
would
one
have
from Mickey D's has gone on to do anything good.
Yeah.
he never would have done late night if he worked at Burger King. That's all I'm saying.
We would have got Letterman like we should have.
Yeah, funny. He would have got Letterman. Really? He would have got a TV show called Letterman. I think
That's right.
I think
That's
I think that show was made for Letterman.
That's right.
Yeah.
All Burger King people do is come and try to take from a better establishment.
They make a better
Try to
product.
make it their own, and they fail. And they fail every time.
They make their burgers with flames.
Okay. How
They're
about
disgusting.
let's
You need to burn off the flavor there.
let's talk about giving back to the community, because McDonald's has the Ronald McDonald House Charities, which helps accommodate children with serious medical conditions.
Especially the ones without feet.
Yeah, not grown men, though. Just the kids.
I mean, we do have age
We should
limits.
extend that.
Sorry.
Maybe.
Sorry.
yeah.
I might be able to. I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy.
I mean, aren't you full of magic? Can't you do something with the magic?
Yeah, I will see.
Aren't
We'll
you a
see.
clown?
I mean,
No, but McDonald's from like the magical land of McDonald land, right?
that's true. I did make a giant taste bud talk and send you. I can maybe make you giant purple feet.
yeah.
I can maybe see what I can do.
I'll take purple feet. I live
Yeah.
in Brooklyn.
Feet would be
That
great.
works.
Yeah, that would do fine. in
I walk
Brooklyn.
into a dive bar in Bushwick with purple feet. I'm walking out with a bitch.
I'm pretty sure I just bribed my opponent with purple feet and bitches.
Yeah, no
Wouldn't be the
shit.
first time. Won't be the last.
But wait a sec, Giuseppe, they have over 380 of these charities in 64 different countries. Don't you think this offsets their part in contributing to childhood obesity?
How'd those kids get there? Oh, wait. They're trying to offset childhood obesity?
Yeah, I was saying, doesn't it help offset their
They're the root
contribution?
cause of the obesity.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all Happy Meals. You know who doesn't have a kids menu? Burger King,
Yeah.
Wendy's, Dairy Queen. Name one. Name a fast food restaurant.
That has a kids menu?
That doesn't, because none of them do except you, Ronnie. You are the root cause for these children needing it
I never
anyway.
thought about that. There's no other Burger King doesn't have a burger Happy Meal?
That's right.
No.
Because
Wow.
Only McDonald's.
Wait,
And
so-
then they bribe the children with a toy.
The Crown.
They're bribing children
that's
and then
because
banning them named Sarah Michelle Gellar.
that's because
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. Because if you take a child to Burger King or Chick-fil-A for their birthday, it's called child abuse.
Well, yeah,
That's
okay.
right. You wouldn't do that to a kid you loved. You take them to the Gold Arches, the ones filled with love. Sometimes heroin addicts, but mostly love.
Oh, speaking of love and golden arches, let me tell you about that. Popular trademark of McDonald's is the logo, where the M is spelled in the shape of two golden arches.
Loving it.
As for symbols, it has been said to be more recognizable than the cross. McDonald's was going to
And more profitable.
McDonald's was
And less pedophilia.
I disagree with all those points.
to be
I feel like they're
determined.
making mad money
Yeah.
in the Christian faith.
Yeah. Hey, McDonald's was actually going to change it in the 60s, but they didn't because the shape of the arches subconsciously reminds people of a giant set of boobs. A design consultant was quoted saying the arches symbolize Mother McDonald's breasts.
Those are entirely too close to be boobs.
Who's
Yeah.
Mother McDonald?
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, who is even that?
Where's the bodies, Ronnie?
What'd he
Yeah.
say about my mother? What'd he say about my mama?
Yeah, the design consultant said that that's what you guys are subconsciously making people think about. So, Ronald, is McDonald's trying to get me horny when they know all that red meat and fried food causes erectile dysfunction? Isn't that the real evil?
I mean, I don't know. Do you get hungrier when you're horny?
No, I get soft when I eat improperly.
Oh. Well, then, no, we're not trying to make you horny. We're trying to make you hungry.
I mean,
trying to
why
make
so
money.
fresh? What's the gold arch thing?
Look, I think whoever's looking at that sign needs to get his mind out of the gutter and his face in the drive-through.
What do you mean? That was the
and
main
make
head
himself-
honchos.
He needs to be a little less horny, I think, whoever told you that.
It's a design consultant that McDonald's hired to tell them about it. That's what happened.
Yeah,
This was back in
okay.
the 60s.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that now.
Yeah.
So
around the time they hired
They
you.
brought in you,
Sorry.
Ronnie.
Yeah, I was busy saving humanity. But
I mean, that's what the golden arches do look like. They look like breasts,
Right,
Or
because-
balls,
because-
if,
or
you're-
butts
if you have weird balls, or
yeah,
butt.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
breasts, we at McDonald's, we fill people with joy, and we are mother to the world.
Yeah.
We feed people, breastfeed people. From the time you are a baby, you suck on your breast, or a formula thing that kind of looks like a breast, like a little nipple
yeah.
that they make. Either way, you either do real breasts or fake breasts or something.
So you're not as pure as you think you are.
And then you go, well, but the breasts are like a nurturing breast, not like I'm going to come on this kind of breast. It's like I'm going to suck on this in a purely a childlike way.
Well, why not just have? Why not have the M spelled out with a mom character too, or something? I don't know.
With a mom character?
Yeah, instead of making it look like breasts, maybe
Because-
do something more.
Well, it's not like they
because-
put nipples on it.
Yeah,
That
we
would be
didn't
a
put
whole-
nipples
yeah,
on
It's so
it.
they
easy
made
to
it-
put nipples on it. How do
But
you
we
not
didn't-
put nipples on those
I
ends?
guess
Yeah.
kids are putting nipples on it.
That's
probably.
right.
Absolutely they are.
If any kids are up there putting
Or balls
graffiti
from the ball pit.
yeah. I will not have any teenagers up there graffitiing my signs.
Okay.
I'll hire security, and they might slip and fall next time they try those little shenanigans.
Wow.
Whoopsie-doo.
Wow. All right.
I'll drag them down to the sewer like the It Clown. I don't care.
All right. I think that's where I am with my questions. I'm gonna quickly go over for Wendy. Wendy, first off, what do you think of this debate so far?
I mean, it's pretty tough. You guys both raised some good points.
It's heated for sure.
It definitely got heated. Went in directions I didn't expect it to go.
Yeah, do you have
got a
a-
little sexual at times. Didn't expect that to happen.
A lot.
Yeah. There's a lot of
I'm
intensity
bursting
here.
through my clown suit.
That is disturbing.
Speaking of which, though, let's find out. Do you have any cross-examining questions for each of these debaters to maybe help clarify?
Yeah, let's see. Is there a whole community of people who don't have feet because of McDonald's, or are you just alone in your?
Oh yeah, no. We have it's a Facebook group, so we're not ahead with the times. We're trying to get it to an Instagram. Maybe we're trying to get big on TikTok.
You can't walk up and meet. I guess.
Right, but allegedly, I'm not
Lots
saying
of Zoom
this is
meetings.
true.
Yeah,
A lot of
exactly.
Zoom meetings.
I hear old Ronnie here's been greasing the wheels over at TikTok, sandbagging our algorithm so we can't get the word out.
Is that true?
Look,
He's mentioned bribery at least 4 times.
I need a lot more McDonald's in China. There's a lot of people there. They're mostly eating, a lot of General Tso's, things like that. I need to get into that market. There's 2 billion people there. I need to spread some joy and make some dollars.
You know what? You know what's a fun fact? Even about Asia is that there's no R sound in the alphabet out in Japan.
Yeah.
So you're actually known as Donald McDonald in Japan.
Donald McDonald.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What did you think of that?
I'll be old Double D. That's right. Just
There
like
we
my
go.
arches. Yeah.
Just like your
D.
titty arches.
Yeah.
That's right. They can call me
This
whatever
guy.
they want. Just as long as they're calling me for dinner and leaving that money.
We should trademark that here. I
Yeah.
think Double D would work
right.
better. In the US.
Double D's
Fits the
pretty good.
arches. You're right.
Yeah.
But mind you, he didn't deny bribing the TikTok algorithm to keep our voices hampered.
Oh,
Yeah.
what voices? He's on Facebook because it's nothing
lost
but
our
him
feet, not
and
our gift of
it's him and a
speak.
bunch of footless Russian bots. I don't trust that most of these people are even real. I think there's
Most of my
shenanigans
friends
going
are
on.
Olympians.
Oh, they're limping. all
Not
right.
Oscar, though.
Limping. Good
All
point.
right.
So, do you have any more questions for Giuseppe?
I don't think so. I mean, all right, explain to me this. How do you have no feet and Lizzo still has both her feet?
Yeah.
It's honestly it's a gamble.
Yeah.
You get touched or you don't get touched.
Genetics,
Also,
maybe, not
I was a fairly active guy when I had all foursies. When I had both feet, I was an Olympic lifter.
Okay.
So like you can't me and some of those fucking who loves McDonald's power lifters. So it oftentimes it just picks and chooses who it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I just got the short end of the
That's
stick.
right, because he's merely a power bottom.
Now
That's right.
I've had to
There's no
pivot.
choice.
Yeah,
Right.
I've had to pivot. I've made some things work.
Lizzo's got feet. Why don't you have feet? If he was a real bad bitch, he'd have feet.
Yeah. It's true, man. That is very fascinating.
I am not getting bitches. I think we acknowledge the fact.
Hey, do you mind if I just quickly, sorry to interrupt, but do you mind if I find out, like, how much were you eating? What was, like, your regimen before getting your feet cut off? Or not cut off, but before losing your feet?
Oh, I mean, what was Spurlock's documentary? 3 times a day?
Yeah.
3 times supersized.
Yeah. What's a baker's dozen?
A day?
Yeah, somewhere in between those two.
It's loving it. That's what
somewhere
that is.
between 3 and 13.
So you really liked their food, hey?
Yeah, I mean, I had McDonald's recently.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It's addictive, guys.
You're still eating
It's
it?
a drug. Yeah. When was
That's
Game
right.
5 of the finals?
Wow.
2 days ago? Last night? It was yesterday, I think.
Yeah, and I had McDonald's like 2 days after that. So yeah, I have it all the time because it's an addictive product like drugs.
I smuggle the McChicken in here in my pants. If you take a knee right now and fold this whole match, I'll give you a free McChicken.
An ass McChicken?
Yeah.
Can you make it a
McDicken,
titty
that's
a titty McChicken? Mayonnaise
right.
or Big Mac sauce?
I'll make it the size of those goddamn arches up there.
You might have a
Wait,
deal.
one more question for Ronald. How much McDonald's do you eat a day?
How much do I eat a day?
Yeah.
He doesn't eat that shit. It's trash.
I eat. I do tend to go a little bit more like a salmon, foie gras, filet mignon. That tends to be a little more my.
That's not on your menu.
I mean, it's in the back room.
Hidden
And,
menu?
Yeah,
Secret
yeah,
menu?
little secret menu. You got it.
So
Yeah,
you don't really eat your own food?
It's I do. Yes, here and there I do. I love to eat the food. Just not when there's a tomahawk steak in front of me instead.
Oh, really?
That's
Oh,
right.
Wow. Damn.
Wait, as a neighbor to the north, when you're not eating Tim Hortons, how often do you have McDonald's?
Tim Hortons, you sad man.
I mean, I hate to admit it. It's pretty bad for me with Tim.
Yeah,
Twice
yeah.
a day. So,
Oh, my God.
I know. I fucking addicted.
You're gonna
It's
lose
bad.
those feet.
Yeah?
You're gonna lose those feet.
Yeah.
Best
When-
doing
when-
push-ups.
When you're up there eating your Tim Hortons and saying "a" lot, are you closing your eyes and imagining a Big Mac? Or I mean, how do you get it? How do you get it down? How does that work?
Me, I honestly, I just, it's the opposite. If I ever eat McDonald's, I try to imagine it's a Tim Hortons donut.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I guess
That's
so.
disgusting.
Pretty much.
That
Right.
sounds like something from a third world country. A Tim Hortons donut.
Ah!
It's like Donut Land trash. They
Yeah.
dig those out of the dumpster behind
Justin
Dunkin'.
Bieber made some donuts for them. He
Justin
actually had,
Bieber?
Yeah, he actually had a donut design company make
wow.
some.
Oh, I'm
yeah,
glad I know that. He's banned from McDonald's like that whore from Buffy.
Like that child.
That's right.
All right.
Why's your ice cream machine always broken? Sorry.
Well, you're right. We do need better ice cream machines. If only you had more ice cream, maybe you'd still have your
They
feet.
need calcium. That'd be one thing.
Fresh
put
product
that.
in there.
That's right. That's right. We are working on getting more ice cream.
Yeah, into the product.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
Whatever that
actually going to
is.
have like ice cream burgers now. We're working on a lot of stuff. We're trying to figure out how to get patties between ice cream. It's tough. It's like there's a lot of ice cream sandwich. It's just ice cream and more ice cream. It's false advertising.
Okay.
I'm giving them the real ice cream sandwich. I'm just
okay.
working on it.
All right. Wendy, that was
I
a
think
lot.
I'm ready to rule.
Yeah,
That
no,
was a lot.
we're not there yet. We're
Oh,
not
all
there
right.
yet. Do you have any more questions? Or you
No,
good?
I think I'm good. Our
right.
closing statements.
We are going off to closing
All
statements.
right, I can be swayed again then, probably. Let's hear it.
And she's jacked.
Yeah.
She's loving it. All right. And now we're going to actually move to Giuseppe. Giuseppe, you start this one. What is your final closing statement to Wendy on why you think McDonald's is a threat to society?
How you doing, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. You single?
Yeah, I'm into stumps.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm glad
That's
you're into
disgusting.
I love this too because Wendy's
Listen to that
responsible
kink
for him
shame.
losing his feet. This is more of like a stubborn
Yeah, we're
thing,
overcoming.
Right? Jesus, hey?
I mean, I might got me some money coming my way if you rule in favor of your boy. Also, look at my opponent. Just look at his face.
well, I
Yeah.
mean,
Look in his eyes.
Made her a lot of money.
All right, admittedly, without the clown makeup on, it was kind of like when Kiss took the makeup off. That's
He
sort
looks
of what
like
I got going on here.
present-day Gene Simmons.
That's right. And I've had more women than Gene Simmons, too. I made more money and I've had more women. And I look worse without makeup. And I got a longer tongue. I'm better with it, too.
I will never get that out of my head.
Yeah, remember that
Yeah.
when you're ruling. Remember that
right.
grossness when you're ruling. Also, just imagine the euphoric, utopian world the world would be if there were no McDonald's.
It'd be
I don't
like
know about
Canada
that.
with Tim Hortons. That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
It's already up
You
there. It's a
imagine
third world
Hortons.
country called
It's
the North.
trash.
You're supposed to have a statement, not a question.
I'm trying to sway the judge.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the judge's number. Shut up, Mikey.
Okay. Well, play to our listeners a little too.
Oh.
Why is McDonald's a
shit.
threat to society?
I forgot about them.
He's thinking with a third stump between his legs.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, guys, McDonald's is fucking trash. You know it is.
dare
You
you.
know it's
Allegedly.
an inferior product. Every fast food place makes a better product. You get McDonald's when you have to. If there were no McDonald's, the floor would be higher. Your life would be better. You would never not get laid, I promise you. I don't have facts for that. Just believe me, bro.
It sounds like a 7th grade election speech.
Right?
Inflation will fall if there were no McDonald's.
Oh God! Wow.
That's right. Even under Biden, people can afford my food. I'm bringing food to people who can't afford it.
All right, let's move over to you, Ronald. Ronald, what is your final closing statement on why McDonald's is not a threat to society?
When Jesus H. Christ needed to feed the hungry, he created fish out of thin air.
Right.
If that dude hadn't have got whacked by the
created
Romans,
fish?
he did. He did.
Yeah.
Shit.
If he was still alive here today, though, he would have one-upped it and created fillet of fish. And he would have fed the hungry. like I do.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm the reason there's fat homeless people. It's never happened in the history of the
Objection.
planet.
Jesus gave away that fish for free.
He did, but I'm giving it away for next to free. Look at my menu, off of the next to free value menu. That's what I'm doing.
He also Jesus cured lepers. So back in those days, maybe Jesus
Yeah,
gave
good,
you your
I got
foot
some
back.
feet.
That's
Yeah.
right. But Jesus only had 13 employees. I'm trying to staff millions. I have to do something to pay them. He was able to pay those guys with, I don't know, Happy Wishes and Mary Magdalene. I don't know. They were passing her. Something was happening.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Either way, I don't have Mary Magdalene. That sounds kind of shady. What happened? There's a reason you don't hear much about that guy before the age of 32 after he was 8.
I guess so.
Yeah.
What about Birdie? Do you pass?
You got
on
Birdie.
Birdie?
And Grimace, which I don't think has a gender.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're pro-trans, and we're pro-grimace. He identifies as grim/is.
He is obese, though. That
That's
is
right.
a mark against him.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's body positive.
Okay.
He's a
That's right. He's got a new man on the Minnesota Vikings.
God. He's a taste bud.
That's right.
He's a taste bud.
You should see what he can do with that taste bud in the back room. P did. He loves them.
All right. Sorry, what was your closing statement again?
Oh, yeah. Basically, McDonald's is awesome. Tim Hortons is trash, especially Burger King.
Listen
The
to
place
that,
is
Canadians.
disgusting. It should get burned down like the city at the end of Game of Thrones.
Oh, God.
All food is trash that is not McDonald's. If you take your kid to any other restaurant for their birthday, they'll grow up to kill you like the Menendez brothers.
Oh, wow.
They love my restaurant. It brings joy to their heart. And I bring food to the hungry.
God.
I'm like Jesus, but real and better.
Wow. There you go. There you go,
Okay.
Wendy. That
Kneel
was,
before me.
that was
Yeah.
very, I mean, he really undersold that.
Yeah.
It's good to close it humble and just leave it to the facts.
Yeah.
So, I mean, first off, yeah, go over the whole debate. Just go over like some of the points to you that's really hit. off
Yeah,
of this.
I mean, obviously, I'm very sympathetic that you have no feet. I'm still on the fence as to whose fault that is.
Ronnie's.
You have a pretty small amount of people standing with you. Not standing with you, but
They're
in that situation.
Yeah, we haven't heard a doctor.
In roto-rooters, whatever they're in.
We didn't hear from a doctor he lost his feet
We're
from me. We just heard
sponsored
from
by
a
Hover
Facebook group filled with Russian
Yeah,
bots.
exactly. Which we don't even know. We don't
Yeah,
know that they're real.
Russian fake news because they hate McDonald's in Russia.
Yeah.
Wow.
And, a lot of people would go unfed. If they even if they have to lose their feet, they're fed at least. You still got to eat.
Wait a minute. Isn't there a conspiracy theory that McDonald's has to throw away all of their food in those specific dumpsters behind their buildings?
What do they do?
They
More
do not
fake
donate
news.
their food. If they don't sell certain food within a certain time frame, there's specific dumpsters behind McDonald's where their food has to go. Where a Panera Bread donates their food to the poor.
Oh,
Just throwing in
okay.
a quick little jib. Sorry, Ronnie.
Well, we like to.
So wait,
instead of-
you're saying that McDonald's food should be given to more people if it's not
'Cause
used?
he hates to feed the homeless.
If he's saying he's feeding the poor, but they're not actually feeding the poor, they're throwing it away.
Oh no, here because we don't.
It's going on
believe
Trash
in-
Barge Island.
We don't believe in feeding the poor trash. We give them fresh burgers. We're good people. Those animals at Panera Bread, they just push
God.
the trough up.
Were
and
you in
say,
the spin doctors? That was a
right.
pivot.
They say, lean in, piggies, oink, oink.
Yeah.
You homeless pieces of shit. Lean in and get it out the we got your Panera dumpster here.
Right.
Are you hungry, piggies? They make them wear little tails. It's disgusting.
The poor could go eat out of the dumpsters. That is
Yeah.
true. If they want to, if they're ambitious, they could go get their
right.
food.
That's right. They're not guarded by a guy with a gun or nothing. I just we close the lid and that's it.
I mean, the homeless have feet, so yeah,
Most
they
of
can
them.
climb.
Yeah,
Some of them.
exactly.
Right?
I got some friends.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah.
So that was this side. Ronald made some great points about feeding the poor, doing the Robin Hood thing
That's
with the,
right.
with the burglar and all that stuff. But then there were a few comments about some violence, some maybe sexual acts towards kids that got me thinking.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
But by the way, where is your location? Like, what city?
It's in downtown LA.
Okay, got
Yeah,
you.
so-
Do you like? How do you like running it?
It's a little rough. It's a rough area, rough neighborhood. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people who live in the parking lot. So I
I'll
think
bet
we
she wished
supply
some of those
housing
homeless
as
people
well.
had less feet. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it would maybe be good for a few of them to have less feet. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad thing necessarily. Some people live in our parking lot; they eat out of the dumpster. I think we're helping society. Honestly, I think that it's a it's a staple in the downtown, LA scene. And if we were gone, where would these people live? What dumpsters would they eat out of? How many people would still have to pixelate their feet,
Yeah, fair.
and buy shoes?
So there you go. So
and I think the sexual stuff is rampant in society. We're not going to avoid it. The P. Diddy's.
are you ever
going to
look at those arches the same?
No, those
Those
are
ball pits?
Yeah, exactly. The ball pits and the arches are ruined for me.
Okay. Well, let's get to it then. Who do you think won this one?
I gotta go with, you made a lot of compelling points, and I just think it would be a sad society if we didn't have McDonald's. I think our creepy clown brings joy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The creepy clown wins.
The creepy clown brings joys, and the food is delicious, even if it's unhealthy. we love
Even
it.
Wendy says
And-
McDonald's
I
is
know.
delicious.
And you
That's
make,
an
Yeah.
endorsement.
and you make a lot of money off of it. Hey,
A lot of
That's
money.
right.
Yeah, so there you go. I guess that was you tried. I'm so
Profits
sorry.
over people again.
Giuseppe,
Yeah.
you lost this one. Oh man, sorry about that.
It's all right.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
All right.
That's
all
right. That's right. Eat another salad.
Yeah.
Eat another salad.
Well, Ronald, you won this one. Congratulations.
That's
man.
right. I'm going to
Thank you.
celebrate with a Big Mac.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's the
thanks
way
so
to do
much.
it.
Thanks so much for coming down to the podcast. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. And I'm going to give you guys all a free coupon for a free cheeseburger.
Good. Okay.
You get two because of the
for my
feet thing.
feet.
Because
Yeah,
of the
thank you.
feet
Okay.
thing.
We
Yeah.
all win.
Yeah.
Everyone wins. Everyone gets
You guys want
burgers.
to go get some McDonald's?
That's
Yeah.
right. Let's do it.
I'm loving it.
All right, Wendy, thank you so much for coming in and judging. My name has been Michael Harrison. Please check us out on YouTube, Instagram, and Patreon. Cheers. Ba-da-da-da-ba.